Bps Rps are live 10/3/21, October 3rd, Sunday night, wrapping up a crazy day in baseball today. Um, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, there's the Red Sox, the Yankees Tuesday night, something like that. The Mariners, they didn't do it, unfortunately. Unless they did. The last I checked, it was like the seventh inning they were losing. So we decided last night the Brewers and Seattle will be our teams. So we're 1 for 2. We still want to see the Brewers take the World Series. I don't know. I want to see the Rays. Be nice. Today in baseball, Cap Anson, 1897, he played his final game. 27 years. He hit 2 home runs against the Cardinals. His last game was 46. At the time, obviously, he was the oldest player to homer in the majors. I don't know if that record still stands. Christy Mathewson today in 1904 struck out 16 Cardinals. It's like the Cardinals were like the Phillies in the late 19th century, early 20th century. 1920, George Sisler, the Cleveland Browns first baseman, got his 257th hit of the season. That was a record until Ichiro broke that record. I don't know, in the 90s. Bobby Thompson, 1951, he hit that home run off Ralph Branca. The Giants win the pennant. You all probably saw that video countless times. If you didn't, check it out. Hank Aaron, 1976, last major league at bat. He drove in his 2,297th run. 81, the Brewers and Expos clinched their first ever postseason appearances. 82, Milwaukee beat Baltimore to win the American League East Championship. I think their manager was George Bamberger at the time. It's a great last name. 1990, George Brett became the first player to win a batting title in 3 different decades. 76, 80, and 90. It's a great trivia. Willie McGee became the first person, also in 90, to win a batting title in a league that he didn't finish the season in. He had a 335 average when the Cardinals traded him to Oakland on August 28th. 93, the world champion Blue Jays, they won the World Series that year over the Phillies. They became the first team in American League history to have teammates finish 1, 2, 3 in the batting race. John Olerud hit 363. The next closest was Paul Molitor, 332. Robbie Alomar was third, 326. Some birthdays today. 1866, Mike Goodfellow. It's too easy. Phil Clark, 1932. Dave Winfield, 1951. It's a great talent. Dennis Eckersley, 1954. It's a great closer for the Oakland A's, St. Louis Cardinals. And Eric Munson, in real life, the son of Thurman Munson, 1977. Eric was a Tiger. Never really lived up to his father's playing prowess. All right, so let's see what we got tonight. We've got 92 Fleers, the holiday pack, I like to call it. The holiday edition because of the pack. It's got the red, green, very Christmassy. And the cards themselves have a green border. In 91, they had the badass yellow border. But they went with this complementary color this year, green. Arthur Rhodes, the closer for the Orioles, Mariners. He was a jobber. Rudy Sainez, I think he pitched for the Phillies a couple innings. Middle reliever. Orlando Cabrera, Francisco Cabrera. He's a hero in Braves folklore. I think he scored the winning run in one of their World Series wins. Francisco Olivares, King M. Francisco. Rather have Omar. How's the weekend, brother? Joe Ursulak. I always remember him on the Pirates. I still can't get over him being an Oriole. Rick Wilkins. It's a bad pack. This is like a who's who of commons. Carney Lansford, at least he won a batting title. He was a good veteran player for the Oakland A's, who in our revisionist history swept the World Series in 88, 89, and 90. You won both of them. Oh, no. Good job. Congratulations, man. Oh, you got to be on top of the world. Even with Acuna going down, you still won. Great job. I didn't check the scores. Haven't checked in about 3-4 days since I was eliminated. And one, I didn't make the playoffs. No, I didn't make the playoffs in either. So I haven't really been following it, but I've been rooting you in, as you know. Let's hear those bullies try to bully you. Carney Lansford, yeah, he was definitely a solid hitter. Definitely. That's the best part. When you get the miracle, the final day, Sunday. And the best part is all the games start at the same time, so you don't know what's going to happen until in some cases at the same time. Somebody gets a save the same time somebody blows the save. It's phenomenal. Great job. I'm not going to say the names of the bullies, but bullies, if you guys are watching, I'm glad. Mike Harkey, he was a good Cubs prospect. And you were right. You're very good at predicting things with baseball. Mike Fitzgerald. Unfortunately, some things I don't want to see happen, like you predicted Real Muto re-sign with the Phillies. You were right. No, Jose Rio. He was a good pitcher. He was an Oakland A, then a Yankee, then a Red. No, he went from the A's to the Reds. I think I'm confusing him with somebody else, but he was a great pitcher. He could have probably won the MVP in the '90 World Series if Oakland didn't beat Cincinnati. Matt Noakes, another one I forget, he was on the Yankees. Jose Rio, yeah, he had some really good years. Matt Noakes hit for a lot of power. I forgot he was a Yankee, though. Detroit Tigers always in my head with him. Nice solid catcher. They didn't have to pay him $20 million to hit 16 home runs and bat 264 like the Phillies did this year. Jose Melendez. It's a good question. I don't know if he won a Cy Young. Let's see if maybe Rocky Tukey, if he knows if he won a Cy Young. Oh wait, if he doesn't know, we got this thing called Google. I have it up on my computer, and you type in the question and an answer appears. It's so cool. You guys gotta check it out. Jack Doherty, he's a singer. Yes, the '86 rookie class. Oh, you had Incaviglia, Bo Jackson, John Cangelosi. That was a great class. Matt Murillo. I think he's still playing in some organizations. Minor, he's a jobber. That was one of the finest rookie seasons years ever. Oh, Wally Joyner. Speak coincidentally, Wally Joyner. He was one at Wally World. He's not rookie of the year in '86. Only one man won rookie of the year in 1986 in the American League. It hasn't been done before or since Jose Canseco. But Joyner came in second place. Nothing to hang your head about. Come in second place to the inspiration idol known as Jose Canseco. Hell, Kenny Rogers, the gambling man. He had a couple good years. And Scott Erickson, PJ, if you're watching, we know you're a big Scott Erickson fan, or you were. You claimed the card once. So that means you get all the cards of Scott Erickson. Don't mind him just looking up Jose Rio, see if you ever won a Cy Young. This is fun. Let's see. If he did, it would probably have been '90 when they went to the World Series, but I don't know. Come on. Come on, Google. No, he came in fourth in voting one year, and then he came in fifth another year. He was an all-star one year. MVP voting came in 19th and 21st. Never won a Cy Young. King M switched to YouTube. The sound's a lot better over there. Yeah, Twitter's been like pissed off at me ever since I signed with OnlyFans. I'm just in negotiations with them if I have to wear a robe or not. So if I don't have to wear the robe, I'll focus over there. But they want to charge people. I don't want to charge people to watch me robeless open cards. It's not fair. Topps Big. These were donated from my man Rob One. If you're watching, thank you, my man Rob One. So what do you guys think? McCutcheon coming back? I know the season just ended, but I'd like to see McCutcheon back as just his veteran leadership. The goal here is any Met. Oh, this is a badass binder. We're going to put this in the trivia prize. You can send in and get a badass binder sent back to you with all kinds of cool things on it. They're giving it to Moniak? I hope so, yeah. He definitely deserves it. Greg Skywalker. Great last name. Not a great player. Von Francis Purple Haze. The next Ted Williams. Some team traded 5 players, one of which is still playing right now, for Von Hayes. George Vukovic, Jay Baller, Jerry Willard, Julio Franco, and some fool all went to the Indians for Von Hayes. And Julio Franco's still playing right now. He probably won the MVP in some league. Somewhere in the world, Julio Franco just won an MVP. Donnie Hill. Oh, this is a White Sox jobber pack. Greg Walker, Donnie Hill. Gary Gaetti. He had a couple of good years, the Twins. He had the beard and the mustache. Brett Butler was a great leadoff man in the 80s. Had some speed, good defense. And then Jose Uribe, the shortstop on those Brett Butler-led teams. His 90 Fleer card's worth like $10,000. So this card might be worth easily 2 or 3 cents, going by that. Oh, we didn't get a Met. We got an anti-Met. Well, we got a former Met, Mike Scott. He gave up Mike Schmidt's 300th home run. I think it was 1981. He sucked. They went to Houston, and he started scuffing the ball. And he became like lights out, like Cy Young contender. We don't condone cheating in baseball. Trivia tonight. You get access to the badass binder. Mick Abel, it's a draft pick card. It could be autographed if you like. Let me know if you'd like me to autograph it for you. Mike Schmidt mini UK card. Ichiro, who got a lot of hits. Ken Griffey and his family. Ken Griffey without a logo. Ken Griffey second year upper dick. Ken Griffey catching a ball. Jamari Baylor, future Phillies prospect that they're going to ruin, like they do with others. And then sluggers.com, you put this code in, and I don't know what the hell it does for you. Stickers. This is a plug for Under Stadium Lights, my supplier. This is where I get all these bomb diggity packs at. Feel free to check them out if you haven't. Under Stadium Lights, and I'm a Hall of Fame club member. It's a very small fee each month, but you get a special gift each month. One of your favorite teams, you get a card set each month. Plus, you get a pack or two, some supplies, and free shipping. It's a no-brainer. The goal here is Steve Jeltz. Well, close. We got a shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Yo, this is weird. We got 2 Brandons on the Giants, back to back. Brandon Crawford, who had a pretty damn good year. Look up his numbers. He came out of nowhere. He actually had a good year. And Brandon Belt, who also had a good year before he's on the IL right now. and he's a free agent going into next year. He's the type of player the Phillies will probably spend like $88 million on for 4 years if Bryce Harper wants him. Jeltz, Aguayo, Stocker. I totally agree. Totally agree. Steve Jeltz had a gun at shortstop. I don't remember. He did. He was all right with the arm. I just remember his hair. If you want to laugh, Steve Jeltz, I think, had the most hits for any baseball player that was born in France. I look it up. I think I read that. He leads the major leagues most hits by a French baseball player. King M says he's a decent fielder. Yeah, so I'll go with you guys' memories over mine, because I can't get past the hair. Juan Soto. Yes. Juan Soto. It's not a rookie, which is even nicer. I like these cards. Look how sharp these designs are. And then Kevin Gausman on the back. He's having a great year with the Giants. This is like a Giants pack. Anthony Rizzo, still in the Cubs here. Tops. I know this set came out like 2-3 years ago, but he's been on the Yankees for 4 months. You got to do something. NL MVP. Who do we think wins it? Freeman. I don't know what Freeman's numbers look like, but I know he won last year. And Austin Riley have some. I think they're like the leaders of the Braves who made the playoffs. So if I go by making playoffs, I might have to look at one of those two. But in real life, I got to say Harper. Without Harper, Phillies might have probably been in last place. I got to go Harper. Because if you're going to say Soto, well, they didn't make the playoffs. Tatis's defense is garbage. I'm going to go with Harper. What about you guys? NL MVP. Lance McCullers. Sure as hell isn't a Dubal Herrera. You would vote for Soto. All right. I don't know what their numbers look like side by side, but I know Soto, Tatis, Harper, like the top, like 3 choices. I think that's the World Series trophy. I don't know. Maybe that's the MVP. One of them's going to get this. I'm not. One of them is. Okay, final pack of the evening. We got 08 Topps Baseball. This is the year the Phillies won the World Series. This was the greatest year of my life. The Phillies won the World Series. I actually quit my job around July. I said the Phillies are going to go to the playoffs, and I'm going to watch as many games as I want. And work's going to be in the way, so I have to quit. So I didn't go back. That's pretty good. That is, yeah. But look, did Harper have protection? Besides a couple Trojans, that's probably the extent of his protection too. Like Real Muto batted 260. They didn't re-sign Maikel Franco. We're signing when he was a free agent. McCutcheon batted 220. Bone was demoted. He didn't have much either. He did have Hoskins the first probably 3/4 of the year. Yeah, forgot about him already. You do have a good case for Soto. He does have a good case. Soto's like he's like what is he like 19 years old too? Kevin Fransden, another Giant. I get tired of looking at these goddamn Giants. Sorry for cursing. Mike Napoli, Angels. He had a lot of power for a catcher. He had a lot of home runs. See? That's amazing. It's not just Acuna, it was Hoskins who was having a good year. I mean, streaky, but when he was on his good streak, carried for weeks. 2 straight Davids. Neither of them are Goliaths. De Jesus and Ross. De Jesus was an okay player. Ross. Ryan Dammit, catcher for the Pirates. I think he was good for like 10 home runs. C.J. Wilson, talk about a failed free agent signing. The Rangers or the Angels. The Angels, I think, signed him after a good year with the Rangers. And he went like 14 and like 20, an ERA of like 6. Chin Lung Yu, rookie card. Never heard of him. Jobber. Topps All-Star rookie card. This is a promotion to help Topps select the All-Star rookies. This is why they're all like Mike Dunn. Players who never work out because the public votes on it. They should let the experts vote on it. Lou Piniella, Cubs manager. Remember he managed the Cubs? I don't. But if the proof's right here. Lou Piniella, he was a very angry man. I really wish that Lou Piniella took anger management courses because he was very, very mean person. Mose Alou on the Mets. I don't remember him on the Mets. I remember Mose Alou used to pee on his hands, and he wouldn't use batting gloves. He would think that the pee, urine, will give his hands better grip to swing the bat. And when you hit 30 home runs a year like he did, maybe someone like Mickey Moniak should try that. And final card of the evening, Doug Davis. He's a Brewer. Over here, he's a Diamondback. I think he had like 1 or 2 good years. Doug Davis was a jobber, a common, a scrub. Alou was great. I've had the magnifying glass to look up some of his stats. He was a really solid player. 332 career home runs as of this card in 08. Wow, he was an Expo. A Marlin. He was a Marlin for a short time. Astros, Cubs, Giants, Mets. Wow, he got around. Good player. All right, trivia. I need a question. What team does Bryce Harper play for? The Marlins bought the 97 team. And Alou was one of the purchases? Was that okay? Because yeah, they did. The Marlins like to do that. They liked to do that, which is buy free agents, and for them it worked twice, and then just dismantle the team. How about what Harper said? He's like, we can't just keep buying players. We have to get some homegrown talent. I took it that he wants to rebuild. Lou mentioned that that's his way of saying they should call up Bryson Stott. But when you're homegrown talent, only consists really of Bryson Stott until they ruin him too. You missed the playoffs for 10 straight years. You better damn well have a better minor league system than the Phillies have right now. Schmucks. Not you, the Phillies. They're schmucks for doing what they did. Missed the playoffs. All right, that's all I got tonight, fellas. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you all for joining. Have a good Monday. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a great night.